G'day folks, how you going? It's Brad here from the Headshot Guys, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about hospitality. I grew up in a pub in Melbourne in Victoria, and I worked in hospitality for a long time in various bars and nightclubs around the place, particularly here on the Gold Coast, and I believe it gave me a major skill which helps me to be a better photographer. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that particularly in my niche, which is headshots, I'm shooting corporates and models and actors. The majority of my work is corporate, lawyers, accountants, real estate agents, etc., etc. And for the most part, they don't really want to be here. Most people don't enjoy being photographed. Now, I think there's various reasons behind that. And I think the major reason is that for most people, they've simply never been taught how to do it correctly and which position to put their face and how to make an expression, but that's a whole different video. But for me, one of the things that I realise when most people come in is their distinct lack of confidence and their kind of unwillingness, I guess, to sit, stand, pose in front of the camera. And that lack of confidence in front of a camera means that I have to, I suppose, call on my hospitality experience to be able to communicate with those clients and then get them to relax. So I encourage you, if you are a photographer, that you need to hone in on your ability to speak with strangers. You need to be able to be interested in who they are, what they are, where they are, what they're doing, what their goals are, etc., etc. I believe that shooting tethered is another way that I can make my clients feel very comfortable very quickly, because they can see themselves on my screen, not on the back of my camera, which is a tiny little couple of centimetres wide and long, but I shoot tethered into my big 30-inch screen, so they get a proper big size, almost full-size image of themselves, so they can see exactly what they're doing. But certainly, to return to my point, being ex-hospitality, customer service orientated, I think stands me in pretty good stead in relation to shooting people's headshots, because it makes them like I have the ability to be able to make people feel more comfortable, and if they feel more comfortable and they can relax, we're closer to getting better looking headshots, particularly once they put my 5-step expression plan into action. Once they understand that and they are relaxed, the transition that people go through when they come in for a session is quite amazing. And for most people, they don't get it. They don't understand how good they can look in a photograph with a little bit of knowledge. So I'm Brad from the Headshot Guys. I run workshops on a regular basis. If you're interested in learning my 5-step plan, learning how to apply my techniques and how to generally make anybody that walks into your studio look better. It's not just lighting, it's not all about camera. It's about being able to communicate and being able to direct your clients and put their heads into positions that are flattering for them. It's not every position works for everybody. Brad Pitt's a good-looking dude, but he puts his head in the right position, which makes him look good. It's no point looking at Brad Pitt and go, well, I'm just going to do what he does, because he does what he does for his face. We've got to work out what you need to do with your face to make it look better. So, and that's, a whole different video, which I've done plenty of them. So if you wanted to have a look back through my vlog, you could. So I'm Brad from the Headshot Guys. If that all makes sense, give me a shout, and I'll see you next time. Ciao now. Bye.